Now, this is an interesting one. What are your thoughts on psilocybin, and do you believe in its ability to reset the brain for the better? So, psilocybin is the chemical that causes you to trip when you eat a magic mushroom. And for a long time, people just thought it was some sort of club drug in common culture, like the hippie drug. But it turns out it's been used for thousands of years by shamans and cultures for all kinds of rituals and for healing. And lately, Roland Griffiths and others have been studying it. And there's a great series of experiments at Johns Hopkins that are looking at the application of this substance for the treatment of PTSD, depression, and other maladies of the mind. And it turns out that the clinical evidence is they're more effective than the drugs that people are using. So, what it does is it messes with your default mode network. And if you're really curious about this, there's a great book from Michael Pollan called How to Change Your Mind. And if you don't want to read the book, then just Google him and Joe Rogan and listen to the podcast with Michael Pollan. And that podcast really covers what he discovered by researching psychedelics. Now, interestingly enough, some of the things the Neural Meditation Institute and others are looking at is if one was using guided meditation with an EEG, could you enter into the same clearing refresh that the refresh of the default mode network is achieved via psilocybin? And the answer is yes, surprisingly. So you might not actually have to take a psychedelic to achieve the same things a psychedelic achieves. So that's an emerging area of research, and it's quite exciting.